Hello, good morning. කොහොමද? අද ඉතින් good කිව්වට ඉතින් මේ වහිනවා හොඳටම. මම දැන් මේ ඉන්නේ Rotorua වල. ඉතින් ඊයේ ආවේ Rotorua. ඉතින් එහේ අද මේ ඊයේ රෑ හිටියා. දැන් ඉතින් ආපහු ඕක්ලන්ඩ් යන ගමන්. ඉතින් යන ගමන් පොඩ්ඩක් නැවතුණා මේ මෙතන මේ තියෙනවා මේ Rotorua Canopy tours කියලා. ඒක ඉතින් මේ ලොකු ගස් උඩ නැගලා zip line එකේ යන පොඩි හයික් එකක් වගේ තියෙන ට්‍රිප් එකක් තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් වෙදර් එක නම් ඉතින් ගන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඉතින් කොහෙත් වහිනවා, ඕක්ලන්ඩ්ත් වහිනවා, මෙහෙත් වහිනවා. ඉතින් ඔක තමයි තත්ත්වය. අපිට එළියට බැස්සොත් එක්ක වහිනවා මොන හරි එකක්. ඉතින් රයිට් ඉතින් Rotorua කියන්නේ ඉතින් සෑහෙන ගොඩක් දේවල් ඇක්ටිවිටීස් තියෙන තැනක්. ටවුපෝ Rotorua ඒ වගේ. ඉතින් රයිට් එහෙනම් මේක බලමු කියලා කොහොමද කියලා. මගේ ටුවර් එක ස්ටාර්ට් වෙන්නේ 10යි කාලට. ඒ වුණාට මට එන්න කිව්වා 10යි විතර. ඉතින් මොනවාද අර සේෆ්ටි ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් ඔය වගේ දේවල් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් කොහොමද සේෆ්ටි ෆස්ට් නේ ඉතින් මේ. රයිට් එහෙනම් ගිහලා බලමු කොහොමද කියලා. වහිනවා. ඉතින් ගා කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. Hi. I'm good. Morning. Yes. Yes.
Awesome. You're chipped in, which is great. So the only thing you have to worry about is just jumping up on this little black box in front of you. Yep, perfect. You're going to be a green today. Original. That's you. That's everything sorted.
Yeah.
So the toilet's over here if you needed to go. Other than that, you guys will be gearing up on the left side of the deck.
Yeah, okay.
Around 4 or so minutes. Feel free to hang out in here because it's a lot warmer in here. But in 4 or so minutes, left side of the deck.
Thank you. ඉතින් මේක තමයි මේ Rotorua Canopy tour එකේ තියෙන මේ ඉතින් දෙකක් තියෙනවා. මේක ඔරිජිනල් අල්ටිමේට්. මම හෙල්මට් දාලා full safety gear දාලා ජැකට් එකෙන් යන්න තියෙනවා. බලමු කොහොමද.
I'm just on the safety navigation there.
Safety of no accident. It didn't win that because it's shit.
What was your name, bro?
Rochelle.
Rochelle?
Rochelle.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm Ash.
Nice.
Grab those two for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go right foot in here,
You're in charge.
and left foot in here, and then those will open over your shoulders. Where are you from, bro? Nice. Just down through the weekend? Or?
Yes.
Fresh off the boat there. Yeah. Finishing it off in style, eh?
Yes.
That's what we like to do, guys. How you doing? Feel free to take a seat if you want. Make yourselves comfortable. I can get a quick little rundown, everything you need to know in just a sec. I don't know if we're going to have a big enough helmet for all that gear, man. Woo! It's impressive, I'm not going to lie. Try this one on. Yeah, please. Oh, pretty good. Pretty much everyone on Alright, this one, it's just like a bicycle helmet. The dial goes at the back, just twist it around with that as much as you need. If you need a slightly bigger one for your beanie, that's fine. We've got everything. It looks pretty good though.
Thanks. Water and stuff with us, so that's all sorted. If you need any medication though, like keeps you alive, you can bring that with you. Everything else is in that blanket. Now it's going to be either drizzling or torrential rain out there. We're not quite sure what yet. So either way, we'll chuck in a little bit. Pretty good.
I hope so. We'll keep coming out this way, team. Keep going out this way. Three days, guys, so follow me into the forest.
Yeah, nah. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, good.
I have chosen the slickest boots to do this. I think I should have worn my boots. Why did one for Well, honestly, they weighed on 100 kilos and made by Exactly right.
Alrighty guys, so welcome to the Danzy Road Scenic Reserve. Now this forest, it's like a very layered forest. So we'll just start with like the ground layer, very bottom layer. Here we have these little filmy ferns, which are pretty much like see-through, especially when they're like quite wet like they are now. Yeah, but like camera film, very easy at naming things. This, if you put it on your head, kind of looks like a crown. The crown fern. Actually a really interesting plant. This is like the fresh shoot, but it looks like it's like wilting away and dying. That's what it wants all the animals that might eat it to think. So no animal's going to come along and eat that because it doesn't look very nutritious. And these guys share a root system. So like that's like the big one, so that's like the mother, and all of those ones kind of sprouted off that one. They share roots under the ground. Now behind you there, you're not going to believe me when I tell you this, it's called the tree fern. Just absolutely captivating stuff. Now we're going to move up to what actually makes up the canopy layer of this forest, and that is these hawa trees, which are like the mossy lichen covered trees. They got really smooth bark under that, and they're a hardwood species, so they were like super useful for all sorts of like construction back in the day, but unfortunately they take ages to grow, so yeah, that's why you'll only really find them in virgin native forests. Now these guys, they grow up to a height of about 25 to 30 meters, and then they'll sprout their leaves all up there, and that's what makes up the canopy layer. Now that's where we're going to be today, or a little bit higher at points. So we need a bigger tree. So we've got that massive one there that's just like screaming for attention. That one there is a Rimu tree. At that, it's probably about 400 to 500 years old. It's pretty old for a tree. But later on today we're going to be on one that's about 1,000 years old. So really old for a tree. So if you guys have any questions, queries or concerns, just keep to yourself and follow me this way.
Are these like mushrooms?
Yeah. Yep.
Red mushrooms. Never seen red mushrooms.
You're going to see lots of those guys today, all sorts of different sizes, and you'll see some blue ones later on too.
Amazing.
I'm just going to whip through what I like to call flight school, or how to stay alive 101. I'm going to get through this nice and quickly. If you do have any questions, please just hold them to the end. I might get to it anyway, and if I don't, I will answer them for you. But our first rule, our most important rule today, so important we wrote it down on a sign in 10 different languages. It says, don't touch the metal. You're going to see lots of metal around today, including gate latches. Now I know all of you guys will know how to open and close a gate, pretty common knowledge. Today, you don't know how to do that. Same with all of this stuff up here. We're going to be going pretty quick at points today. Chucking your hands up like in front, behind, or in this stuff doesn't slow you down, it just hurts, okay? Your carabiners as well, these are probably the most dangerous if you happen to be tattooing around with them and open one up. Not great, so leave all of that stuff alone. What you can hold on to, anything soft, okay? You can hold on to your two straps, same as mine, just different colours. You can hold on to your harness, yourself, everything all together, depending on how you're feeling about the day. Or if you're feeling quite brave, just don't hold on to anything. Feel free to fly like a bird. Just when trees are close, like these three trees here, maybe don't be a big bird. Maybe just like chicken wing past the trees. To sum it up in caveman style, guys, anything metal, bad, anything soft, good. On the ground, you'll see yellow and black taped up areas. We like to call these our danger zones, and with these we just ask that you stay out until one of us two invites you in. Easy peasy. When you're traveling down the zip line today, I would assume you guys would like to be comfortable, and the most comfortable way to fly is like you're sitting in a seat, okay? Knees up nice and high, feet sort of tucked under your bum. Means your harness is going to do what it was designed to do and act like a seat. Try not to travel feet out in front of you, because again you could kick trees, or even worse, you could kick me or Jake off the other side, and you kind of need us today. I know it doesn't seem like we're that important, but I promise you we are. Also try to avoid traveling straight up and down, because your harness is going to pull up, it's going to pull in, and it's going to be the worst wedgie of your life, okay? So not the best way to experience a zip line tour, so just stay in that seated position, top to bottom. It's comfortable, it's safe. However, in this position, you are going to spin today. Alright, it's not a crazy tornado-like spin, it's actually quite slow, which means you're going to see lots of stuff today, provided your eyes are open. Yeah, so keep your eyes open. It actually doesn't matter which way you come into the other side, we will slow you down, okay? The way that we do that is with one of these. We got one of these at the end of every zip line. You come in, connect with it nice and gently, and then we use that to slow you down, okay? That is
right. Then zip line again, first zip line.
You can do it a bit tighter if you want, but it's just more wedgy.
You'll be alright, Dan.
Yeah, it's wedgie.
Get you down like 1 or 2 steps. Down here, put your feet up.
Go on, you've got this. Go on, no, you've got this.
Tighten these up a touch for you.
Yep.
Yeah. We on. Yeah, just down 2 steps and you're good to go.
Cool.
No worries. See you down there, bro.
Yep, see you on the other end.
down your feet, grab this one. Oh, that one, that was 2. Up we come. Beautiful. And I just need to put one on that side for me. Yep. Nice. All right. Oh, my gloves got me caught on my finger. Go free.
I'm almost safety and stuff.
Come on now.
Cool.
Were you nervous?
There's us just racing.
I was really nervous.
Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the first one.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It was the
Fantastic. Well, because you guys' adrenaline levels are so high, we need a break from ziplining. It's just too much. Whew. So we're going to do our first swing bridge of the day. Now this just shouldn't be a surprise. The swing bridge will swing.
No need to hold, just
Yeah, don't need to hold on to anything if you don't want to.
cool.
I'm not even on it. I'm not doing anything. Okay. What? I'm doing like that.
මට ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්නවා සුද්දෙකුයි මාර කපල් එක.
Okay. Alright.
මේක මේ අපිට හම්බ වෙන පළවෙනි වැල් පාලම. ඉතින් මැක්සිමම් 3 දෙනෙක් තමයි යන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් මේ වගේ තව තියෙනවා වැල් පාලම්. එතකොට අර මම කලින් ආවා වගේ zip line එක තියෙනවා.
Right, I've only got another hour and a half of this. See that? It's fantastic now, isn't it? Only if you want to.
ෆර්න් එක බලන්න. කොච්චර ලස්සනද.
Next to you.
Extremely likely. Sick, we ready?
Come on down.
Go for a man?
All the way down or just?
Yes, all the way to the bottom step on this one again as well.
Yeah. Rather than waiting for all the couples to go,
Jump in the front. That's all.
jump in the front.
Hey, I hate to say, but you've volunteered yourself to go first on the longest one.
Oh,
Road
it's
3.
fine.
Nah, it's good, man. It's
It's
good.
good. Right. ඉතින් මේ වහිනා හොඳටම. ඉතින් මේ දැන් ඊළඟ එක තමයි ටිකම zip line එක. ඕම යන්න තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් බලමු කොහොමද කියලා. Oh man,
Hey, how's it going?
that's pretty insane.
Oh, yeah.
Letting go the first part was a little bit hard. After letting go is
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Hey, there you go, man. If you're feeling a bit thirsty, there's some water and some
Oh,
cups just over
perfect.
there.
Thanks,
Road
man.
3. No worries. Come on out.
You must be enjoying this every day, right? Doing
Well,
this?
that's not bad. Yeah, definitely one of the best jobs I've had.
Yeah.
Beats waking up in the middle of the night, that's for sure.
If you ever look at it, this painting's the better one to look at. It's a pretty cool artist representation of what was roaming around New Zealand around 800 years ago before people got here. The sad part of the story is though, out of everything painted here, only 3 of this species still remain with us in New Zealand. So down the front here, we've got the big fat green parrot, he's called the kakapo. There's only about 248 of those guys left, and they all have first names. Then if you look at the bottom right hand corner of the big painting, you'll see our humble kiwi. And then right next to him on the little log, the only thing that's not a bird, that's our tuatara, basically a living dinosaur. Unfortunately, everything else on these paintings is extinct, and it's mostly because of things that we've done since arriving here. So, like I mentioned in the van, we deforested a lot of our country, so cut and burnt down a lot of these guys' homes. We also hunted a lot of these guys, whether that was for food, for fashion, or just for straight up fun. And then probably the worst thing that we did was bring over things that shouldn't be here. So these are the top 3 bad guys here in New Zealand. Possums brought over from Australia for their fur. In Australia where they're from, they only eat leaves, and that's because they're at the bottom of the natural food chain over there. Over here, they're actually at the top of the food chain. So what that means is if they come across a nest in a tree, they will eat our baby birds, they will eat birds' eggs, and they will eat our insect life as well. And it actually results in them being almost 3 times the size that they should be. I shouldn't have to convince you guys to not like rats, right? Cool, sweet. Rats are just gross. They swim, they climb, and they will eat anything. It doesn't matter what it is. They'll eat dead rats, they'll eat plastic rubbish, nuts, fruits, berries, birds, eggs. They don't care. They'll eat it. And then stoats, probably the worst picture we could have chosen of a stoat, to be quite honest. He looks quite cute. They're really not. These guys were brought over from the UK to solve our rabbit problem. Now the first lot that they brought over, which trained to hunt rabbits, and they did their job. But it was their offspring, so their kids and their grandkids and their great-grandkids that figured out that there was way easier stuff to catch on the ground, in particular our kiwis. So these guys are our biggest kiwi killers here in New Zealand. In fact, these 3 here are collectively responsible for the consumption of around 25 million of our native birds and eggs every year, which works out to be about 65 to 70,000 every 24 hours, which is far too much to be losing from our ecosystems, especially considering a lot of what is found in New Zealand is only found here and nowhere else in the world. So we do need to remove these guys, and we do that here in this forest via trapping. If you guys follow me, I'll show you our sort of first attempt at doing it. On our right hand side as we come along, guys, keep an eye out for some really cool little blue mushrooms.
Wow. Where did you do it? This is over there. Blue mushroom. Whoa. I've never seen blue mushrooms before.
Blue mushrooms.
Red and blue.
All this.
I'm a tetra free.
And I'll get you down like 2 or 3 steps.
So I'll hold this same.
Just go down, sit down and pick your feet up, and you'll just float in place. Just make sure you're nice and steady.
Yep.
And just tuck your legs in as you go past those
Like this?
trees. Yeah, a little bit more just so you don't kick them. Yeah, and I'll send you down.
Oh man.
I gotcha. Perfect. Up we go.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it's probably
It's a bit scary that you will hit the tree, but
nah. Only silly people hit the tree, bro. I'm free.
thanks,
We're down.
Ash.
You're good, man.
You're amazing what you are doing.
Been at it for a while.
දැන් අපි සෑහෙන දුරක් මේ ටුවර් එක කවර් කරලා තියෙන. ඉතින් තව පොඩ්ඩක් තියෙනවා. තව එක zip line එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක බලන්න කොහොමද කියලා.
You guys, something that you can do. Jake will explain all the like tips, tricks, rules, how to, that kind of stuff. I'm more tips, bro. But absolutely send it. Why not? Let me just put my support glove on.
Yeah, it's there for emotional support.
I'm going to sleep.
There you go.
Are you going to sleep?
Yeah, we'll just hang out here.
Cool. Just here?
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah. Ash, just
Yeah.
I saw one thing out down there. We're on.
Down.
There you go. So go down the stairs a bit. The stairs are over there.
All good?
There, good to go.
Nice, bro. Off you go.
I'm getting used to this now.
You're like, yeah, now I'm brave. Now that we're finished.
Yeah. She always has start now first.
Just gonna whip these quickly off you there, bro.
මේ තැඹිලි පාට බිම්මත්. ඉතින් මෙහෙටම ආවෙනික බිම්මල් තියෙන පාට. දැන් අපි දැන් මම දැක්කා නිල් පාට, රතු පාට, දැන් තැඹිලි පාට. ඉතින් කොහෙවත් හරි ඉතින් හරි කලාතුරකින් ඉතින් අපිට ඒ වගේ බිම්මල් දකින්න හම්බ වෙන්නේ ඉතින්. ඉතින් හරි සීක්‍රට් ඉතින් මේ කලාව ඉතින්.
Maybe not today.
Is it kind of weird that I was also hoping for
That was implicit. I was hoping you was going to crack like a sparkler or something out the bottom of the bag.
Oh, yeah. That was, oh.
There you go.
I didn't crack a beer upside down.
Don't mind the smell. It's just some mushrooms that are dying,
Oh, okay.
and it's the most horrendous smell ever.